Hey, Skeeto.
Hey, man.
Bro, how many bad chickaroos you got, bro?
Damn. I don't got nothing, man.
You ain't got no chickaroos on you, bro?
Nah, bro.
So if you opened your Snapchat in front of the camera, you wouldn't see no chickaroos on there, right?
Damn. I mean, you might see some, but they're not my chick.
They ain't gotta be yours for you to have.
Oh, so do I have some on there? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
So you be spitting game, right?
I try, bro. I really do try.
He trying to act all brand new.
Talking about all brand new, man. I'm being honest, bro. Like, it's hard out here, man. You need to spit real game, and I don't got that game, bro. I just spit that through my music.
I did this shit for the projects. My stepdaddy got it off the Pyrex. Say he like it when I flex.
Drip too cold. What up? What's the word, man?
Hello. You need YouTube.
How's everybody doing?
We alright.
I'm like mozzarella sticks in this bitch.
Bro.
Mozzarella sticks.
What's going on, bro? What's up, family? How you doing, man? I didn't want to step on your toe, man.
Oh, no, it's fine. Long time no shit.
Y'all in this bitch drinking Pepsi and shit? Okay, diabetes, I fuck with it. Diabetes, alright. I like the energy. Hey, I got you. Hold on. Let me take.
Chill.
Hey, bro, you rap, bro. Spit.
Oh, rap. You gotta get Skeeto for that, bro.
Hey, Skeeto, spit like 3 lines, bro.
If you don't know me, my name is Skeeto. Don't call me Frank, cause that's gonna make me hit you demos.
Yep. Okay.
Physically, I am strong, but you're looking feeble, and I got spicy flows in my raps like a bag of Cheetos.
Wait, start over, Mucho. What we doing?
So yeah, this is what we're gonna do, yeah? Girls gonna be asking the guys the questions that they want to know about guys and all that, like everything, everything and anything, yeah?
Okay.
And then, so this is what gonna work, guys. The guy's gonna go on this side, the girl's gonna be on this side. So the way it's gonna work, yeah? Guys gonna be asking girls questions that, you know, they want to know about, you know, everything and anything. Bruh, free spirit, yeah? Anything you want, like anything. And the girl's gonna ask guys some questions. Yeah. So you'll get ready.
Nothing too spicy.
Yeah, spicy questions, yeah? The one that's gonna make it
too spicy. Make it too spicy.
Yeah.
We're starting the game.
Let's listen, guys. Let's listen and give them the appropriate.
Do women prefer tall or shorter men?
What is the height? Height where?
Okay, so short would be 5'6".
Height where? Damn, I just caught that.
That's emotional, man.
It's fine.
Hey, man.
We're supposed to break up. I never mind. Hey!
Height, guys.
You might want to be a shirt what you say for now.
What kind of height?
Sometimes like
So 5'5", 5'6" is on the shorter side. You feel me?
Where?
What do you mean where?
It's short.
Whose penis is 5 feet long?
Where? Like where?
What do you mean where?
You mean height?
In Iowa. What do you mean?
What do you mean like height?
Yes.
You mean that Mandingo?
No.
What the heck are we talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about. That's why David was asking. What?
You should be specific with your
specific.
question.
I said, do you prefer tall or short men?
Where?
Like taller.
What do you mean where?
Oh,
Iowa. What do you mean? Okay. Wait, say it again.
Listen, guys. What were you gonna say?
I would say I prefer short, respectively, because I'm like 5'6" ish, and I've talked to mostly guys that are my height, but it's not really conscious.
Okay, so you're okay. You're okay with taller men.
I'm okay with shorter. That's what I'm talking about.
Shorter. Yeah.
But you're okay with shorter men. But like, would you date a tall guy?
Of course, I did date a taller.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Crazy.
She out here. All right.
Crazy. Let's get it.
So the women came up. The women, right? Yes. That's fine.
Thank
okay.
you.
The women came up with 2 questions. The question I'm going to ask you is, why do men play women? Skeeto.
You said 2 questions. Say the other one.
No. This is the question I chose.
Wait, so everybody got an answer, or it's like one?
Yeah, it's one. Anyone can answer.
Anybody, yeah, but he was like, damn, bro.
Yeah, because you just put it on.
He got that. He got
men
that.
play women?
Okay, first of all, let me tell you something.
Okay.
Damn.
I don't think. Okay, I'm waiting for them.
So have you ever played a girl? No. You've never played a girl?
Yeah, I've
Okay.
never.
Hey.
So you can't answer the question.
So I'm lying.
Fuck
Should we have
Have you-
an
Next question.
What's going on? What is going on?
How am I lying?
What is going on?
Wait, are we allowed to say
Shit, I'm finna get some people in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm gonna keep my mouth
Let's
shut.
be careful
Let's
today,
expose.
guys. Please don't lie.
Okay,
You know I know
okay.
you're-
Taps.
Go ahead. Go on.
I'm talking about you.
So
Hey,
I'm
Taps.
I'm saying for the
gonna come with the scientific perspective.
Okay.
No.
It's in our nature.
It's
Because
in
that.
Listen, let me answer. Can I answer?
Okay.
Let me answer. Let me answer.
No, but please don't.
Can I answer?
Bullshit answers out
This is
here.
not bullshit. Just listen.
Can I carry on?
No, please, let's. If you're not going to give a proper answer, let's go.
But how do you know what? You don't even know the
There's
conclusion.
nothing like it's in
Okay,
our
have
nature.
it.
Okay, let
There's
him
nothing
talk,
like
let him
that.
talk.
But he didn't say it's our nature to play. He said it's our nature, and
She just said that.
Just
no.
let him talk.
You didn't even answer. You didn't even, let me answer my question. Let me answer. Let me answer fully.
you the conclusion.
Us men will put on this earth to procreate. You know?
speak
we,
for yourself.
we can have. But I'm saying this is not personally. I'm just speaking in a general perspective. We can father hundreds of kids a year. You know? we have enough sperm to father.
Hold on. This is interesting, man. I like
We have
that.
enough sperm to father hundreds of kids a year. I can go back, look at from a biological perspective, historically, I can look at the Bible as well. There were guys with hundreds of wives, type of thing. It's in our nature, in our biology, to go out there and have as much sex as possible, so we can spread, so we can spread our genes. It's only more recently in society we've been conditioned to say, hey, you know what? Let's actually commit to one woman and stuff like that. So some guys, it's hard for
So
them
in conclusion, you're saying
In conclusion, I'm saying that the guys who do play females,
Females.
it's a natural thing for them
Who
to
are
do.
females?
It's natural?
please?
Yeah.
You-
Okay,
scientific discussion. We're gonna if we're gonna actually answer questions, we should be able to have a discussion about that.
Right.
Because first of all, if it's nature, you can't say nature because first of all, when you mention the Bible too, the Bible's a man-made structure.
Right.
Everything is made to benefit patriarchy. So of course the people in the Bible have multiple wives, not because of scientific things, because men were greedy and they wanted more things so they can procreate. It wasn't even about procreation because they're horny little fucks.
Remove the Bible. Let's look at actual people. Let's say like someone like Genghis Khan, who apparently half or a quarter of Asia related to him because he had thousands of kids. Let's look at back. You went to school, or some of us went to school in Africa. The school I went to, King Sobuza has like 30, 40 wives. It's not like all the men in the world are conspiring like, hey, you know what? Let's actually freaking, form this sort of patriarchy. No. In different parts of the world, people who are unconnected, that's something that they just naturally do.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about you're mentioning nature, right? Yeah. So what we're asking is why do you guys do it now? You guys y'all don't even like to be daddies. So y'all can procreate as much as you want, but y'all don't even really want to be a dad. Y'all just like to play. Y'all like to play.
Oh, but she listens.
It's not like we don't want to. Okay,
No.
Chris, yeah.
So can I answer that?
Hold on, Chris.
Can I answer that?
Hold on.
You didn't even let me finish.
Let her finish.
You didn't even let me finish.
Okay, go ahead, finish.
I'm not saying all men don't want to be daddies, but I'm saying you're saying oh well, it's just in our blood. But we're mentioning like being a father to a bunch of people, right? But when you meet and mate with other women, you're not thinking, oh, I want to give this girl a kid. It's just, I want to have sex and leave. It's not about procreation.
There's some of us take care of it though.
Hold on. Bring the camera here. So
Take care of multiple babies.
So I'll
this one question.
listen. I'll say this. That's true, and you do have a point. And honestly, it's sad that dudes can go out there and not face the consequences. In this day and age, we have things like protection and stuff that actually lets you disregard the consequences of that. In some societies, like in Islam societies, they say you can do that, but you have to be married to the person. You can have like 5 wives, Some places in Africa, they say you can have small wives, but you have to support that family. You have to buy them a home, all that kind of stuff. You have to take care of the kids. So it's not like guys don't want to have kids, don't want to take care of them. Some people actually do. But also, it has to do with the girls. There's some girls who don't allow that. There's some girls who will tell you, hey, you know what? If you're not going to commit to me, we're not going to mess around. We're not going to do this. And those are the girls that actually most of the time end up being in relationships where they don't get played.
Thank you.
But some girls put up with that. If you're going to put up with that and you're going to allow it low-key or mess with guys who do stuff like that, then it's kind of like, I don't want to say you have to deal with the consequences, but it's something that's obvious.
Yeah, and also there's another thing. There's this social construction that like all guys are players. All guys like to play women. Not all guys are the same. No. We are different, and it's not like that. So when you say that, oh, why do men do this? It's not all men.
Okay, but
Do you agree that? Do
But
you
listen to what
agree?
you just said, Mucho. You just said that we said why do men. We didn't say why do all men. So
Thank
you kind
you.
of mixed that up a little bit.
That's number
also
one.
for the
That's
record,
my point.
not all
So-
people think all men. Like I personally don't think that all men are shitty or whatever, and I never have. So that's a small majority of people as well. So
And you also have to understand there's difference between men as individuals and like the culture among men. A lot of people accept that. A lot of men accept the idea of cheating or playing women because it makes them get clout, it makes them look better. Not all men do it, but it's accepted among the community. So that's the question: why is it like acceptable? Why, is
especially in
that
our
culture?
society, it's
Exactly.
almost like it's
encouraged.
it's normal to
It's encouraged.
It's encouraged. Like a guy
Okay.
that hasn't had a whole phase, you'd be like, oh, he's a loser or some shit. Don't even lie. It's encouraged to be. It's encouraged to have a whole phase.
All right.
Don't lie.
What's the question?
Women like the same way, like.
Do women play men?
Yes, they
Absolutely.
do.
Yes, they do.
Listen,
Wait.
Some
So
This is what happens.
this is my challenge. That's the truth.
Men
you
always
say.
get caught. I don't know somehow. A lot of men get
But-
caught.
but
But
those-
women do
What's
not.
the percentage? It's like what? 80,
Because we don't
20?
find it.
No,
You
no,
don't
no.
find
It's like 80, 20.
Because
80, 20. If not 90, 10.
No.
It's a lie. It's a
That's
lie.
not, bro.
It's
50-50. Gang. Hey, black men don't cheat. Black men don't cheat.
Black men don't cheat.
They will die. If they don't play you, they will die.
I've had.
They will actually die. If they don't play you, they're going to die.
you're also missing the point.
Let me
that it's
keep quiet.
I'll just keep quiet. You're also missing the point. The
It's
difference,
very. I agree with you,
the
Chris.
difference between culture.
Yeah, it is.
Men can go.
Wait, guys, let's listen.
Every single shorty has a backup guy.
Yes. Maybe 20.
Bro,
Maybe 20 will tell you backup guys.
Yes. Thank you.
I'm men, yo.
Okay, but listen.
Who's up your Snapchat?
Oh my God!
I'm not in a relationship. I'm not in a
But
relationship.
listen. See, a girl
I'm
can.
single. What does that have to do? I'm single. If you want to ask people in a relationship, that's fine. But
But a girl can get a guy at any time she wants. Anytime, just like that.
So can
Just
a
like
guy
that.
too. So can a guy too.
Nah, it's a lie.
No.
Right now, if you're a girl, if you're a girl, you can. If you're a girl right now, you can go out to Sharky's or whatever. You can literally just stand there.
Yeah, a guy would have pull up
You're gonna have
from
20 guys
nowhere.
come up to you.
And easy for you to approach a girl too.
Okay, I have a point. This is okay. There's this David, there's this statement here. Guys, okay, I'm gonna say it in a very informal way.
Okay, say correct.
Guys fuck girls that are valuable to them, but girls choose to fuck whoever they want to. So this is what happens. A girl can go to Joe's and get approached by 10 guys, but she choose a guy that she wanna have sex with. But a guy can go to Joe's and not be able to meet any girl, but when she's available, he's gonna go with that.
What? What do you mean by me?
This is what happens.
Okay,
That can be true.
Yeah,
It's
like,
true.
we go with what is available to us. We don't get to choose.
What do you mean? You go for what you
Hey,
want.
no violence. All right?
because like
I don't think you got the point.
Wait, I have a question. What do you mean? What do you mean by available? What do you mean? Can you
Basically, what he's trying to say. This is what he's trying to say. This is what he's trying to say. A girl, if she has a boyfriend and she breaks up with the boyfriend,
I already know what he's trying
Off
to say.
like
He's
this.
trying to give an intellectual
all she has to
response.
do is go on Snapchat, Instagram, do whatever she got to do to get another.
Well,
man.
okay.
It's
How is
easy.
that any different
For
from
a guy. For a guy.
No, it's not like that.
Guys, oh my God, you're not understanding in all life in the culture. Y'all keep yelling at each other saying, why this, why that? Well, if a girl does things, they're called a slut or a whore. So they can't just go up to people all the time. Guys, they are like, what's it called? Like, I want to say they're like easy, but like, when you see a girl,
are easy though.
Like,
They're not easy.
Guys, men, okay, you mentioned the whole idea of procreation, right? So you guys get hornier, right? So you want to sleep with girls, right? Because you get horny, you need to like get that urge out, right? Girls, we don't get like that usually. You guys want to
Keyword
sleep-
usually. So.
Usually. So guys, when you guys see a girl, y'all all gonna want to approach her because you know, like, I need to get laid, you know. Girls, we have more options because all you guys are flocking to us. and we can't really go out and like hunt after guys, or we're gonna be called a slut or a whore. So we just sit there, and then you guys come to us. So you can't blame us for that. That's just how the cultural society norms. We're called sluts and we're called whores, and you guys are called players because of that. And that's just how it's been.
And we're called players. And we're called players.
For all those guys you're speaking of,
not all men.
8 out of 10 of those guys are getting no nyash at all. They're not getting anything.
They might come into the club looking all fleeced and all good, but they don't mean they
How
get
many guys go out to the hill and leave by themselves? Or trying to holler at shorties at 2 a.m.
bro.
There's a bunch of
You've
those
been going
guys.
there for 2 years. No nyash. Since
So you think, wait, so
2 years every weekend, bro. Not even every weekend.
Meanwhile,
Twice a week.
I swear down.
Friday and Saturday.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
No nyash.
Man's get sad, man get depressed, and man suicide.
So
Guys
wait,
get
you're
depressed
looking
too.
for any ass. You're looking for any ass.
Some guys
This is what happens.
any guys.
Let me give you a situation. Let me give you a situation.
Let's start there.
Okay.
Why?
Okay, let me give
No,
you
I
a
said
situation.
some
Okay.
guys. Some
Yes,
guys.
yes, I do. So this is what happens, yeah? Let's say I go every weekend, I go to the Little Bigs, yeah? I get no nyash for 2 years. wait. When I get a chance with any girl that I make a move to and she says yes, she chooses. Because there can be like 20 guys that already approach that girl. She's just standing there. She chooses who she wanna be with, who she wanna sleep with. But as a guy, you don't get that.
You know, you
A guy, you like when you get the opportunity, a girl to say yes, you go with that.
Came and approached you. Would you take them seriously?
Wait.
If you're saying okay, you have to approach girls, right?
Right.
And they have to pick from their choices.
Right.
So now I'm saying, if a group of girls approached you, would you take them seriously?
Me, I wouldn't.
Wait.
So now,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Me, I
We're not saying. Okay, we're not saying like a group of guys comes and do it. Okay, let's say.
Okay, let me say different sets of girls. They come and approach you,
But
asking
how
you for
much
your number.
percentage does that happen to guys?
I'm asking you if
It doesn't.
that were the
Wait,
case,
it's
would
more
you
to
take
girls
them
than to guys.
seriously?
That's like asking. So our question's got 2 parts. What's a deal breaker, before you date a guy, like for you to be interested in the guy? Like, the guy doesn't shower, or he's too dark, or whatever, or something like that. And what's a deal breaker in a relationship? Like something you notice in a relationship that's a deal breaker.
So what's a deal breaker before a relationship and then during a relationship?
When you look at a guy and I don't like his jeans are ripped.
Oh wait.
Each of you can answer that question.
Yeah, because that question I feel like it's definitely personal because I have different answers to that question.
Oh yeah, we like the diversity in that.
Okay, so each one of
We're
you
gonna
can
criticize
answer.
your answers if they're too out there, but
All right, go ahead, answer. Who wants to go first?
Well, mine are more like moral based and politics based. Like when I met Mucho, I asked him a bunch of like questions about politics, how he felt about like feminism, was he misogynistic, that kind of thing. I do not care about how you like look, present yourself, unless you're like dirty. But like I feel like if you're just a woke, like clean man and you just hold yourself at nice esteem, then it doesn't matter. But I feel like what matters to me is how you're gonna treat me in a relationship. Are we gonna have the same like political opinions? Are you gonna like knock down my dreams or my ambitions?
Okay.
that's true, but I sense cap.
Shut up.
You telling me
Stop talking. Stop talking. Stop talking. Stop talking.
I just got one question.
Dominique, go.
Okay, I agree with her with like the physical aspect of it. I don't care too much about that because at the end of the day, things can be changed.
Ugly niggas for the win,
Because at the end of the day, like something can be changed. So for example, maybe you don't like that they do a type of thing, and that can easily be. So I said like physical aspects about the person isn't the most important to me because things can be changed, and not necessarily saying like I would want to change someone, but let's say, oh, I don't think this person dresses nice. That can change in the future because maybe you can help them with their fashion sense or whatever. They can help themselves. Like that doesn't matter.
So you can change it.
No, I wouldn't want to change it. I'm just saying those are things that aren't constant. Like they can change.
Okay. Hey, wait. What's a deal breaker
Oh, I didn't.
in a relationship, and what's a deal breaker?
I think in a relationship, cheating probably.
Wait, what's considered cheating?
Hey, you just buried yourself.
See, that's a red flag right there. That's a red flag right there. What you mean what's cheating?
Hey, is that?
What you mean?
Hey, that's Dealbreaker 1. That's Dealbreaker 1. Okay.
I can answer it like anything.
Anything.
Talking to someone else.
Okay, so if you have a boyfriend, right, and you guys have been dating, you've been dating for a year.
Yeah.
You trust him, and he's snapping a girl, not consistently, but they snap. You know,
friends, that's
they're
fine.
friends and they're cool,
But
and
you
he's
know,
okay
there's a
with you
difference.
having his password and shit. Is that okay?
Oh, that's cool.
If
Like they can't.
you know, that's no, it's fine if they hang out, but
It's
you
fine
know
if they
it's
hang
different because if I know them, you know,
Okay.
then it's fine.
Okay.
But obviously, that's different than like talking to someone like
More than
you
friends.
know,
More than friends.
more than friends. Like I would know, you know.
Okay. Now you got something to say. What do you have to say?
Hey,
I feel like you know when you're doing something wrong. If you know you're doing something that I wouldn't be okay with, that's cheating. Thank you.
Damn.
That's it. It's not hard. If I'm not gonna be okay with it, then it's cheating. It's wrong.
You got 50 seconds, bro.
If I'm not gonna be okay with it, then that means you're hiding it. If you're hiding it, it's cheating.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, if you're
It's
40
wrong,
seconds,
and
40
that's
seconds.
it.
I don't know what
It's
you
not
got arguing
complicated.
inside. Like,
Yeah, y'all have to realize like
Because-
everyone has different conceptualizations of what
Because
cheating
why are you
is.
hiding it if it's not wrong? Then you shouldn't hide it. Then let me know.
But my question was if she knows.
If
No,
who
like,
knows
if
about
you're
Yeah,
friends,
he's
yeah,
snapping
you can
this
be
girl.
friends with
Which
a
Is that
girl.
okay?
You can snap other
What-
girls.
You're not being as
Yeah,
specific
but
about
what's
what he's
the
snapping
basis?
the
What's
girls
the
about.
basis of
It's
this
like,
relationship?
are
Are
you
we
It's like a
friends
street,
or
or they talk. It's like
Is
a
this-
street.
are they
They're
best
On the
friends
street,
above
they're
us?
talking, they're having
Like,
conversation.
about what? Like why do they meet? How they
About
friends?
class, if they're in sports,
That's
about sports.
Oh, that's not
obviously
cheating.
that's not
That's
cheating. I'm talking about like, you know, talking to someone, not like talking
Like
to
y'all,
them.
if y'all snap
It's
it
a
like
different.
all the time, every day, then that's when something's weird. Like,
Okay.
Because sometimes it leads into.
Are you guys best friends? Like,
All right, that's time. All right, okay, y'all got some locked and loaded. Y'all ready? Is y'all ready?
Alright, let's go.
Okay, all right.
Hey.
Is everybody
What was the question
conscious?
that you asked again?
Oh yeah, let's go.
What was the question you asked?
Forget about that question. We got what we needed to get.
No, the deal breaker. She didn't answer though.
What was the question, sir?
What's the
For
deal
what?
breaker? Like
Before
before,
and after.
before, like with looks
There's
or
so
whatever.
many inconsistencies. The red is definitely a deal breaker. Like you can't start up bam bam and then just back up. Inconsistency.
Guys, what is deal breaker?
That's
Is it like the
before.
game that
Let me say something. Maybe guys are more honest. Hold up. Maybe wait. Let me say something. Let me say one thing. You guys are just more honest. You know, I can speak. Can I say something? I can speak for all of my guys now. If you ask that question, you know, if we're amongst each other, we'd say nyash is important. You know.
What's the question?
If we're dating a chicken, there's no nyash. It's
But then you still fuck anything.
What's the question?
So what does it now?
So I think Tabs. I think
But then you guys be lying. Let me keep quiet because people are just lying.
Oh, so disrespectful.
I think the question you should probably ask them is, do attraction matters to them?
Does attraction?
Yeah, attraction matters.
found
That's
out it
why.
doesn't matter.
I mean,
No, that's a question you should ask.
I don't know back to people being like that. Like I said, to an extent, I wasn't finished with my answer before you went that way.
No, we gave
I
you a
said
lot
to an
of time
extent,
to
and
talk.
also you gave me like
We gave all
30
y'all a lot of
seconds.
time to talk.
I wasn't even done.
Does
Okay.
attraction matters?
It does matter to an extent.
Okay, you did Satamando. Let me show you
I said
Satamando.
to an extent.
I will show you Satamando. If you don't
What's
get
the
it,
extent? Basically, we're trying to help each other out. Like, if you like dark guys, maybe it might help some guys here. Some dude might get a tan. If you like guys with swag, maybe someone might dress a little bit better. But you guys gotta be honest about what you like physically. Because I mean, it's all nice talking about all personality.
That's different.
If that's true, you're a very nice person. That's nice. But that's not really gonna help the conversation if people are trying to
There's a lot of
improve.
people who are like that. Like you can meet someone, become
But they
friends,
do.
and love who they are as a person,
But
and
they
then
do.
you start seeing them as an attractive person. Then you work through that. You
Is
don't
that
always.
most girls? Though?
Well, I don't know. No, it's
I
me
can say
and
it's
my friends.
But to people, not a lot of people, whether woman or man, go for this like conformist way of thinking or going about relationships. So I feel like that's what you're kind of thinking it is, and it's not. Everybody's different. Everyone's thought process is different. So you might disagree with it. That's fine. That's your opinion. Granted,
our
it's not
answers.
correct. I mean, it may not be correct.
True.
Yeah.
I guess I felt like the purpose of this Q&A, guys versus girls, wasn't just to get like individual personal opinion, was to get a collective sense of what girls like and a collective sense of what guys like. So when we're asking each other these questions, we don't mind answers that are non-conformist. Because we want answers that are actually like interesting type of thing.
And also, don't be coming at me reckless with your comments. I just want you to know that was very out of pocket.
Oh, she pressing you, boy.
Very out of pocket.
If girls who date attractive men, was that your question?
So now is it over
because
general?
obviously being attractive is also selective to individuals. Like if someone might be ugly to me, might be fine to somebody else.
All right. That's conclusion. That's conclusion.
He needs some milk.
It's time.
Alright, that's the conclusion of the YouTube video. I'm stopping it because
I'm still facing us.
I'm not gonna play.
Huh?
You already know.
Hold on.
Let's save Mafia for another day.
Hey man, always remember, stay blessed, be humble, chase them dreams, cause we all got one, man. I'll see y'all in the next one. Salute.
Hey yo, wait.
And we out this bit.
Yo, Skittle, let's save